Now we see Sombrero fighting back here.
Yes, he's trying to mount some sort of offense.
The Suicides quickly turn the tables on Project Edge Crusher.
Yeah. Sombrero trying to stay in here, though. Takes All-Star down. Very hard for Sombrero to get a hold of this one. Take a big lead. It's going to be very tough.
But back at Square of Despair. Now, folks, what I'm about to say, I hope it doesn't deter you from not wanting to see this Square of Despair, because by far it is a great show. You got to see it's all of it in its entirety. But in that tag team match, I felt kind of like we got kind of hosed. That we didn't, get to see what we were really wanting to see, and that was Sombrero and the Destroyer actually going at it.
We didn't get to see that one bit. Look at this double team maneuver here, facebuster.
In that matchup, it was both Sombrero and the Destroyer had mystery tag team partners, and of course Sombrero picked Planet X. And coincidentally, the Destroyer picked Egoman, who those two are also huge rivals.
Oh, yeah.
Now, every time Sombrero was in the ring, Egoman was always the one he had to face. And every time they would tag in their partner, their opponent would also tag in their partners. So we never really got to see the Destroyer and Sombrero really, they didn't really get a chance for them to turn loose and go after one another, which we've been dying to see for the last month.
Well, we saw a little bit like after the match.
After that infamous, sex tape was released, and ever since then, all the rest is history between Sombrero and the Destroyer.
Well, Rock Dog, I don't want to give too much away to the fans because they should be watching the CPV on YouTube. But remember, after the match, though, they did sort of go at it. But you're right, for a majority of the match, it was just no one really went on for each other.
We see excellent, tag teaming, working together, double teaming by the Suicidals. That's what really brought these men to the dance. It's one of the things that make them the most decorated tag team in the entire Urban Wrestling Association.
I think All-Star just got busted open. The hands of Sombrero in a low blow. It's kind of comeback he needs now.
I wouldn't be surprised if I see the Destroyer compete in this match, because the Destroyer will stop at nothing, to be in a sanctioned match with Sombrero. The back at Square of Despair, the Enforcer did say that if the Sombrero and the Destroyer fought each other outside in a sanctioned match, that they would be fired. But you know what? He had a change of heart after watching Eric Bischoff's Controversy Creates Cash. Actually, no, he didn't want. It was actually a book that Eric Bischoff wrote, and that the Enforcer learned that the more chaos goes on, the more money he can make. If these two guys kill each other, then that means more money in the pocket of the Enforcer, which all he cares about is money. So the Destroyer killed. Wait a minute! Here comes the Destroyer out of nowhere! Wait a minute! No! He says the Kamrani and Destroyer to Sombrero!
Oh my!
Talk about a Pearl River drop. Came from the back and just took out Sombrero. And now here's the Suicides going for the pin.
Okay, looks like we finally got what we came to see at Square of Despair.
I guess the Destroyer finally got even with Sombrero after all these weeks of the Destroyer is going after the Destroyer, going after his family and ruining his life. Now here comes the next tag team, the Society, being represented by the one-man massacre Gunter Wolf and the Kid Killer Randy the Axe.
What a commanding Destroyer, though.
Of course, Mac the Boss is still furious that he lost the West Coast title by the franchise player back at Claim to Fame, and the Society, and the Mac the Boss demands that Championship Gold comes back to the Brotherhood. These men, with their gang mentalities, their warlike, strategies, I can see these men dominating in this match here. They will be a formidable force against the Suicidals here, so this will be interesting.
Oh, it's going to be interesting, no doubt. I bet Sombrero's going to have a furious talk with Ichigo whenever he decides to arrive. wouldn't be surprised if they duke it out in the future. Somebody else not going to take that loss down. Nonetheless here, the neck breaker, Randy the Axe. Sending Kudrov down there. Slam to the outside.
And also Badman with that exploder on the Gunter Wolf. Of course, didn't get the pin because Gunter Wolf's foot was on the ropes. And so many moves, and also Badman's arsenal are so unique. They're so devastating. It's no surprise that they get that. When he lays those moves down, he gets the win.
Cover here.
Near fall there by Gunter Wolf. With the flip 5 nuclear shuffle, the WMD. Of course, right there, the exploder. Now, this is one of the few. This is the name of few of also Badman's trademark maneuvers.
Oh, look at this. On the outside here, Death Rob is repeating.
We can't forget about Death Rob's. We can't forget about his bomb drop.
Oh yeah, no, done that.
And now in the quickness, Gunter Wolf has been pinned by the Suicidals. Now here's the Destroyer. Because I was right. He too is in this match. But you know, unfortunately for him, Sombrero was already eliminated. But I guess he doesn't really care that he won't be able to wrestle Sombrero in this match, because after he already did the damage by screwing Sombrero in the early going in this match.
Who's his partner gonna be though? Is it gonna be a Goman again?
Man, this match right here is up in Destroyer's out. And so far, this match right here, anything goes. And like it's well documented, the Destroyer coming right on the streets in his hometown of Heathen's Row. He's learned to use all weapons, any means necessary to take out his opponent.
Oh, we definitely saw that back at Score Despair.
And the Destroyer, he's only one of the few men, you know, who can take on multiple men at the same time. He is by far a fighter at heart. He has the heart of a warrior. He has a never say die attitude, which makes him, one of the top wrestlers here in the UWA, one of the fastest rising stars in the world of professional wrestling. He can do what no other man can do. He can come back from numerous beatings and find some way to win the match.
See who I thought? Oh, yes.
Now the world's greatest warrior, Egoman, once again is going to be the tag team partner of the Destroyer. What a dangerous combination. They're going to team up once again.
They did well to each other back at Score Despair. I wouldn't be surprised if they won this gauntlet match.
Oh my! Oh man, you never get tired of seeing Goman's entrance. Talk about intensity. Speaking of intensity, just wait until he gets into the ring. When he unleashes his fists and his feet, trust me, when that happens, no one is safe. Sometimes, not even his partner is safe.
Everyone better be watching out, because that final snakebite could come out of nowhere.
Looking in the eyes of Egoman right there will tell you that you're in the fight of your life. No one gets more serious than Egoman when it comes to stepping in between those rings.
It's underway here. Look at this. Egoman mentality. Beating someone up while they're down. Drop kick straight to All-Star's face. Look at this. Here's exactly what I mean. Oh, Death Rob comes out of nowhere and just gives him a neck breaker.
You know, a few months ago, we all thought here in UWA that the Destroyer and Egoman was a dream tag team. and no one can defeat them because they work so well together. But honestly, I think Egoman can top that. I mean, the chemistry between Egoman and the Destroyer is uncanny. They have similar styles. I mean, like I said about the Destroyer, he's unstoppable. Wait a minute. Also, Badman has the Destroyer up in the weapon of mass destruction. Gets slammed down right on his neck. And Egoman with the final snakebite to Death Rob, not even giving a damn to Destroyer, and they're eliminated.